Hello to the person that checked my videos. I bet you saw that. Sorry, let me clean up here. It's like dirty. I don't like it. 2 seconds. I don't know. It looks so weird today. I'm so sorry. Okay, I bet you tired to just see my face and know myself in my teaching role, especially for the videos in the group A. But, and as always, I'm gonna start saying it's not my fault. It's something that get out my hands. I can't force my students to connect. I've been really empathic, comprehensive, but when you just have two students, like, what should I do? I just don't know what should I do. I'm always here, like I'm always ready. I prepare my classes. I try to do my classes as interactive I could and funny and enjoyable and like that they have a great experience, and that's my goal. But I just have two students in the morning. I don't have too many options. And one of them, as always, I say it, but I'm always gonna repeat it and repeat it as many times I have to, because I am not getting a bad grade for others people not showing up. I gonna show you guys my invitation that I sent it. I'm gonna show you guys my conversation with Anna. I thought she will connect today, but apparently no. I've been waiting for almost 20 minutes. I don't think she will connect. It's really sad. It is really sad and a little frustrated because I have all the disposition to do my activities right? Like I'm here to present my practical component. I ask the permissions in my work. I'm not working when I literally get paid per hour. So hour I don't work, hour I don't get paid, and I'm just sacrificing that to be here, planning my lesson plans, organizing my classes, structuring activities, getting ready, be here in time. But when you don't have too many students, when you just have two, and one never show up since the beginning, she ever show up. She doesn't even respond my messages. And the other student is heartbroken, like dealing with some family stuff. She had this interest, like, hey, what I could do. And I suppose I assumed she will connect today, but she didn't. So when you don't have too many options of students and the only student that is connecting to you just can't connect, or is not feeling the best to connect, just what I can do. This is the only time I can have the permission in my work. Like, if I don't work, I don't have money to pay rent or pay groceries or leave or pay school, right? And this is the only time I can get. Like, this is the only schedule that works for my work to give me off so I can do this. But if the students doesn't connect, what should I do, right? So I'm gonna start. Gonna share with you guys some the messages first. Actually, I'm gonna write down now a message for my um, director too, and I'm gonna show you the message in the video too as an evidence. But of course, it's really early. Her schedule to respond is really specific. She's always responding. She always responds, but she might not respond while we're doing this video because it's really early. And well, I can't expect to her to immediately respond to this message. She has like hundreds of students under her supervision, and I bet she's dealing with a ton of stuff. So yeah, but let's write down the message. Let's show you guys the invitations. I'm gonna show you guys invitations, and then I will start explaining you my class. Today we're gonna talk about conditional zero and the first conditional. What's that? What's that? What's that? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna redact my text message. Well, the message for the tutor. And I'll be back. I will show you. I will show you invitations, and I will start with the class. Okay, like with what I have prepared for my students today. Well, actually, for Anna, I had prepared a different class that is more like we're gonna do a little review about the modal verbs. I will explain her really fast. And then the idea was to leave the activities as homework. To leave the activities as homework. And try to explain the conditionals, right? First conditional, zero conditional. But well, she's not here. So I will explain just the first conditional, okay? I'm gonna turn my camera and my microphone off. If you're seeing this video, just like put it to the to the other part. Will you see my face again? So you don't have to wait the time, but I will take like 10 minutes, around 15, to open the invitations and redact the test message for my director, okay? I'll be back. what I text my director, I wanna have, I wanna, I wanna have, I wanna take this opportunity to also say she's such amazing teacher, such amazing director. She is always, um, she is always really responde, always super fast, as fast as she can. She's always really supportive. Like I feel she have her as my director make me feel really confident, and this sound like but it's really nice to have that support. Okay, so este es el mensajito, ¿cierto? Cordial saludo, director. Espero se encuentre muy bien. Quería comentarle muy respetuosamente que ya es la cuarta clase en la que ningún estudiante de mi grupo A se conecta. En total, tengo solo 2 estudiantes asignadas. Una de ellas, Valentina, nunca se ha conectado, no ha respondido los mensajes ni ha mostrado interés desde el inicio. La otra estudiante, Ana, me había comentado la semana pasada, martes 14 de octubre y jueves 16 de octubre, que estaba muy triste porque se le había muerto la perrita, por lo que no se conectó. Este martes 21 de octubre me escribió que se encontraba enferma, que sería muy afectada emocionalmente y que no había podido dormir. El día de hoy, jueves 23 de octubre, que estamos haciendo este video, no se ha comunicado ni se ha conectado a la clase, claro, que son las 8:35 am, las 7:35 am, ¿ok? Entonces, dejando la evidencia. Esperen que me perdí. Aquí, esperé más de 20 minutos, grabé el video de evidencia como siempre, pues lo estoy grabando. Mostrando la planeación de las actividades y los mensajes que les envié, pero lamentablemente no tuve asistencia nuevamente. Ya esta sería la cuarta clase consecutiva en el que no tengo ningún estudiante presente. La verdad estoy bastante preocupada, directora, porque no sé qué pasó, debo seguir o cómo proceder en este caso. Por motivos laborales, este es el único horario que tengo disponible para realizar las prácticas. Lo solicité con suficiente anticipación y fue aprobado precisamente porque es el único horario que se ajusta a mis responsabilidades laborales. Como le había mencionado antes, yo vivo en Estados Unidos sola y dependo completamente de mi trabajo para cubrir mis gastos básicos. Por eso no tengo posibilidad de modificar el horario de mis clases. No sé si en este caso habría alguna posibilidad de que me asignaran más estudiantes en este mismo horario o si las clases que venía realizando, aunque sin participación, seguirán siendo válidas como evidencia. Yo he procurado dejar todo bien documentado, envío las invitaciones, muestro mis presentaciones, explico las actividades y justifico situaciones en los videos que suelen durar 1 hora y 40. Agradezco mucho su comprensión, directora, y quedo muy atenta a su orientación sobre cómo proceder o qué decisiones se podrían tomar. No quisiera que mi práctica o mi nota se viera afectada por una situación que realmente está fuera de mi control. Con aprecio y respeto, María Guzmán. Ahora, este es Ana. Aquí está la invitación para el jueves. Es esta. La envié el día domingo en la mañana, como pueden ver. Ella pues me ha comentado que ha estado enferma. Hemos estado pues como hablando, yo le digo que sí, que no hay ningún problema, que vamos a dejar unas actividades y así para recuperarlas, pero se supone que vamos a hablar de eso el día de hoy. And she didn't connect, right? Y la otra estudiante es esta Valentina Díaz Rodríguez, estudiante de licenciatura en lenguas extranjeras con énfasis en inglés. Aquí pueden ver sus datos. No se ha conectado. Yo le he enviado todas las invitaciones, siempre con tiempo. Siempre con tiempo. Pero pues lo que les digo, no se ha comunicado conmigo, no se ha contactado, no nada. ¿Listo? Bueno, so after I leave that really clear, like I'm here, I'm prepared for my class, I send my invitations, I reach out my director to see what she say, hopefully something that can help me. I send invitations to my students, but it's something that is out of my hands. I'm really sorry. Like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know how to wash my hands to not be affected for the low participation of them in my classes. I try my best. I try to not do like boring classes, especially because you guys give me the opportunity to have like speaking classes, which for me has been amazing. Like my group B, mi grupo B. Oh my gosh, I laugh so hard with them every time the class goes amazing. The less participation I ever had was just one student and was the last class, and was because Jesus had an incident, like a personal situation that he had to solve. He reached me out. Jessica didn't have electricity in her community, so she couldn't connect. Angie was having so much trouble with the connection, like como la señal the reception was really bad. And then I did the whole class with Soraya. But you see the difference? In that group, I have 4 students that they usually always connect, and it's 4. And 3 of them didn't connect, and I'm still having 1 student, right? In this one, I have 2 students, one that never, ever, ever connects. So she's not really in the class, to be honest. So I just have 1 student. And if something happened to her, like I don't have more public here, I don't have more students, I don't have nobody else. So I really hope the person is seeing this video can empathize with me, can understand that this, like, I'm panicking, I'm freaking out here because I don't want to have a bad grade in my practices just because that. Okay, I'm gonna open and I'm gonna show you what I have prepared for today. So if you've been following this, if you're the same person that has been seeing these videos, you will notice I show you these activities before. Well, I just show you the presentation, but I didn't explain it. I just showed like I have it ready because I have it ready. I had this. I had planned these classes like since the week 1. I sit down and plan like 8 classes probably. So I'm always trying to be ahead, like really prepare and you know. So I'm gonna open my Canva. I don't know if yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna open my Canva. Where are you? Oh no, where are you? Here. The class today. Let's put it big, okay? So today we're gonna talk about discussing facts and real possibilities. We're gonna talk about the zero and the first conditional. What's that? What's that? I don't know. Let's see. So we're gonna have a little review. Why we're gonna have a little review? Because we are in the half of the sessions. I like to have stuff like this, right? And to be prepared. So we have these for this page that I'm always going to be like forever thankful with the UNAT for showing me this website. Is one of my favorites now for every of my classes. But it's pretty easy, right? So we're just going to do this activity for like vocabulary review. We're gonna do this activity for vocabulary review. And maybe this one? No, this one. No. Well, that one, right? And when we finish this, it's really simple. It's like daily routine vocabulary. It's not like something crazy. I think this will take us like a little bit, not super long. Then we're gonna do um this activity. I have sets. This is more for confirm than they get the structure of the how to do the sentence. What do you eat for lunch, right? Stand. They all are like that. So I will give them like 5 minutes to just like go in with this. This is for what I'm telling you. Like, make sure they got the vocabulary for daily routines. They got the structure of the simple present. Then we're gonna come here and we're gonna watch this video about the future with Will, right? My students comment to me before that they're pretty clear in this topic in the future using the auxiliary will. So I don't want to just go super deep on that. We can use the time in other stuff. So, and because the composition and the grammar is almost the same as the simple present, but it's just with will, right? Like we change the do with will, and we add this in the affirmative sentence. Is something we don't do in the present, but the rest is like kind of similar. Want, it is negative, that is going in the beginning. It is for a question. So okay, the video. The video is 5 minutes. So the idea here is pause the video and it will be like, okay, Jesus or Angie, right? Calling one of the students. He will. Mm-hmm. He, we will go. Will go. Okay, so the idea of this is emphasizing will. They touch like they're going to, and uh, I am having a presentation the next week, but we're gonna focus today in the will, right? And the idea is after seeing this video, guys, do you have any questions, any doubts about it, something you wanna ask me? And then we're gonna do this little activity I will share today. And the idea is that they organize some will travel around the world in March. I wanna be Sam. Right? And after they send me the screenshots and make the activity, we're gonna go here and we're gonna do a little review about the code, right? So they have to organize the word the words in the right order using the conditionals, right? Um, when they finish, they have to take a screenshot of their um, that they did it, right? The idea is just practice. When they finish, we're gonna go in the topic saying like, okay, what is facts? What facts means? Um, Before the little review, I forgot to tell you, I have these activities um, pendant with my students. So the warm up gonna be like them presenting their homeworks or the activities, the past activities they have to tell me, and they supposed to have ready. So that's how we're gonna start, and then we're gonna do the little review. Then we're gonna be like, what is a fact? So, guys, what do you know? What is a fact? What do you think it is a fact? So after they just tell me their opinions or their concept or fact, we're gonna just come in here, right? Like the word facts mean things that are true, so an hechos. A fact is something that is true and can be checked or proved. Plural facts, more than one fact, right? Example, let me put this a little bigger because I'm a little blind. Water boils at 100 Celsius grades is a scientific fact. The sun rises in the east is a universal fact. She speaks three languages is a fact about someone. Different from opinion. Fact, something provable and objective. An opinion is something subjective and what someone thinks or feels. Example, chocolate is the best flavor. This is an opinion because it's not for everybody. I don't like chocolate, but maybe you do love chocolate. In short, facts, true things that can be proven, and we use them to talk about reality, science, history, and routine. Real possibilities. A real possibility is something that might actually happen in the present or future. Um, might happen in the, oh no. Okay, hold on. I knew. I have this video. I love it because she explains really nice and really in a really cute way what is a fact and what is an opinion. So let's listen. Okay. Uh, I know this is not an academic video, but it's true. This is a really nice comparison or like a nice way to explain what is a fact and what is an opinion. Okay. And after that, we're gonna come here about real possibilities. So a real possibility is something that might actually happen in the present or future. Unlike facts, is no guarantee, but is plausible or likely. For example, if it rains tomorrow, let's put this bigger. If it rains tomorrow, we will stay at home. Stay home. It might really happen. It's possible. If I study hard, I will pass the test. A realistic outcome based on effort. If she calls, I will answer. Could really happen. So here we are focusing on what is a real possibility, right? Then we have the zero conditional. Okay, of course, we're gonna be like, guys, are you getting it? Like, are you tracking what I'm saying? Like what we are learning today? And if they say, yeah, teacher, we're fine, we go ahead and continue. If they have some questions, of course, um, um, we're gonna explain more. Okay. Then we have the zero condition. We use the zero conditional to talk about facts, habits, or situations that are always true. It describes what always happens if something else happened. The structure in present could be like if my simple present and then simple present. What that means? If you heat water, it boils, right? If simple present, simple present. If people don't eat, they get hungry. Simple present, simple present. If it rains, the ground gets wet. We use it for scientific facts or general truth, everyday routines, things that are always true. Okay, extra note. If you often you you can often use when instead of if. because the result is always true. When it rains, the grounds get wet. Okay, key idea. Use the zero conditional for facts and routines, things that always happen. And then I will be like, okay, start thinking or think about an example of this. And I will give them like a couple minutes. They will think in their sentences, at least 2 sentences, and they will tell me the sentence, right? And then we have the first conditional. So we use the first conditional to talk about real possibilities in the future. It describes something that might happen if a certain conditions is met. So we have if, present simple, will, and the base verb. If it rains, we will stay home. If she studies, she will pass the exam. If they don't hurry, they will miss the bus. We use it to talk about real future situations, to show possible results of an action, and the word order. You can change the order without changing the meaning. If it rains, we will stay at home, or we will stay at home if it rains. Okay, and there is a little remember. If the sentence starts with if, use a comma before the second part. If it rains, comma, we will stay at home, right? When we switch it, we will stay at home. If it rains, doesn't need the comma. Use the first conditional for real possibilities in the future. Okay. And then we have this little practice when I will put it like this, right? If your phone runs out of battery, what would you do? Is first or zero? And then the students will tell me is first condition, right? Then we go. If you have free time this weekend, what will you do? Is first or zero? Is fierce because they are asking what will you do, like in the future. Then what happens if you don't drink water during the day? It's this fierce or zero? Zero, because it's just present. What happens if you mix red and blue paint? Zero. And like this, there are like questions like that. There are 10 ideas like they get it. Okay, then I'm gonna show them this. I might show them, sorry. Show them these ones. I will take a screenshot of these and share it with them so they can write down the rest of the sentence, depending it is zero or it is first conditional, right? And then we will do the activity and I will explain. Okay. In this one, if it rains in the morning, you can do it like as a zero conditional, or you can do it as first conditional, right? And then the students will tell me their sentences. And I will do the corrections, and that will be everything for this class. That's what I have planned for today. It's not super long because I've been taking longer than I expect in my lesson plans. We will review these and might like have a mix of all the topics we've been touching lately in the next following classes. But yeah, this is the idea of this, and I hope gonna be really interactive. My students have some presentations to do in the beginning. I hope they bring them, and that's it. That would be the whole class for like today in the group B. That's it. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to show you. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna leave the video recording. And I do really hope my students like I really hope I don't have to do this video again for myself. Like I hope in the next classes they connect and they participate. So I'm sorry you have to just watch these videos with myself talking and excusing myself and explaining the situation and stuff like that. I am really sorry about it. But it's not my fault. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna turn my camera off, I'm gonna turn my microphone off, and I will leave the video recording and see you in my next class. That is like just 40 minutes in 40 minutes, and it's totally different. I promise. I'll be back to say bye, okay? Okay, I'm really sorry that you guys are watching this video and it's like just one thing, but yeah, I'm here, I'm still here. Bye. See my other class is gonna be way better, I promise.